Free agency season is in full swing, and we're already seeing some major moves and big money spent across the NFL. Let's break down the winners and losers so far and how these moves are shaping the future of the league. Here are the all-winners. Sam Darnold. Let's kick things off with Sam Darnold, who's made a major leap with his new deal. The Seahawks have brought him on board, agreeing to a 3-year, $100.5 million contract. This move comes after Seattle traded Geno Smith to the Raiders, and Darnold now has the chance to prove himself as the franchise QB. A key factor: he's reuniting with offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak, who helped Darnold reshape his game with the 49ers. There are still a few question marks around the roster, especially at receiver, but the Seahawks are clearly building around their new signal caller. Whoever ends up playing quarterback in Pittsburgh. Next up, the Pittsburgh Steelers have made a huge splash by acquiring star wide receiver DK Metcalf from the Seahawks. This gives their offense a serious boost, pairing Metcalf with young receiver George Pickens. While the Steelers still haven't settled on their quarterback situation, the addition of Metcalf will make things a lot more interesting. This dynamic duo could help unlock big plays and open up the Steelers' struggling run game. The quarterback who wins the job here will have some serious weapons at his disposal. Ryan Poles. Chicago Bears GM Ryan Poles has been busy this offseason, and he's off to a strong start. After a disappointing first season with a top pick in the 2024 draft, Poles responded by rebuilding the offensive line, acquiring Chiefs guard Joe Thuney, Rams guard Jonah Jackson, and signing center Drew Dalman. With these moves, the Bears are positioning themselves to protect their quarterback and improve their chances for 2025. But there's still work to do, particularly when it comes to finding a pass rusher. It's going to be a critical season for Poles and the Bears. Jayden Daniels. Over in Washington, the Commanders made a series of savvy moves to help quarterback Jayden Daniels thrive. They traded for wide receiver Deebo Samuel, keeping Terry McLaurin company, and secured one of the league's top left tackles in Laramie Tunsil. With Samuel and tight end Zach Ertz in the mix, Daniels now has the weapons to show why he was NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. The pieces are falling into place for a breakout season for the young QB. Andrew Berry. Cleveland Browns GM Andrew Berry had a productive night when All-Pro defensive end Myles Garrett agreed to a massive extension, making him the highest-paid non-quarterback in NFL history. After Garrett's trade demands, this deal was crucial for restoring peace in Cleveland. While the Browns still have work to do on the quarterback front, Berry has secured a strong foundation by locking in his defensive star. Davante Adams. Davante Adams made a bold move by leaving the Jets for the Los Angeles Rams, landing himself in a much more favorable situation. He's now playing alongside a star quarterback in Matthew Stafford and a Pro Bowl-caliber receiver in Puka Nacua. With an innovative play caller in Sean McVay, Adams now has a chance to compete for a Super Bowl with a real contender. It's a dream scenario for the 32-year-old receiver. Rookie cornerbacks nearing the ends of their contracts. Finally, we've got a big win for rookie cornerbacks looking for their next big contract. J.C. Horn of Carolina just reset the market with a massive 4-year, $100 million extension after his Pro Bowl season. Expect other young stars like Sauce Gardner, Derek Stingley Jr., and Trent McDuffie to cash in soon, as the cornerback market continues to heat up. Now, let's talk about the losers of the offseason, and first up is Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. After seeing Myles Garrett's record-breaking deal, Jones now faces a tough negotiation with linebacker Micah Parsons, who's due for a new contract. Parsons is about to play out the 5th year of his rookie deal, and with 52.5 sacks in his first 4 seasons, he's about to get a massive payday. This contract situation could be a headache for Jones, who's already dealt with big deals for Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. Patrick Mahomes. Unfortunately, things aren't looking great for Patrick Mahomes either. After a tough Super Bowl loss to the Eagles, the Chiefs' offensive line has been a point of concern. With left tackle Ronnie Stanley re-signing in Baltimore, and the team losing veteran guard Joe Thuney, Mahomes is left with uncertainty at key spots on the line. Kansas City is still figuring out who will step in at left tackle, and that's a situation Mahomes is sure to watch closely as we approach the 2025 season. Cincinnati Bengals. Over in Cincinnati, the Bengals are facing some tough decisions. Defensive end Trey Hendrickson, who led the league with 17.5 sacks last season, is looking for a big payday after seeing Myles Garrett's extension. With the Bengals' limited cap space, they may not be able to afford both Hendrickson and the other stars on the roster, like T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. If they can't strike a deal, Hendrickson could be on his way out. Kirk Cousins is feeling the pressure, as his future with the Falcons seems uncertain. After a solid start to the season, Cousins fell apart, and now rookie Michael Penix Jr. has taken over the starting job. With teams like the Giants, Steelers, and Browns looking for veteran quarterbacks, Cousins could find himself in limbo if the Falcons don't deal him soon. Older wide receivers not named Davante Adams. And finally, the aging wide receivers who are struggling to find new deals. While Davante Adams secured a deal with the Rams, others like DeAndre Hopkins, Amari Cooper, and Stephon Diggs face an uphill battle. With younger and healthier receivers flooding the market, these veterans are struggling to land significant contracts after injury-plagued or inconsistent seasons. It's shaping up to be an exciting offseason in the NFL, with big moves already shaking up the landscape. As free agency continues, expect more trades, signings, and changes to come. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the action. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates.